when I was a musician, those 10 years when I didn't do artwork, I did have people occasionally when they would see my artwork, or they would say, "Well, why aren't you doing that?" And I kind of almost get offended. I'm like, "Well, you think I'm better at that than at what being a musician?" So I think it at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And even my grandmother, one time there was a beautiful sunset on this lake that we spend our summers on, and she said, "Look at that sunset." She goes, "Where's your artistic skill?" So I did have people occasionally prodding me, you should get back into your artwork. It just at the
Hmm.
time, I was young, I was rambunctious, and the musician's lifestyle seemed to be kind of where I wanted to go at that time. But as I got
Sure.
older and started to, I don't know if you want to call it settle down, mature a little bit, I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if the musician's lifestyle would really be a good thing. I started looking, I wanted to have a family, a little more stability, and I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
a conversion to
Gig life is tough.
yeah, and I had a conversion to Christianity at that time, and I was like, I don't know if the lifestyle would really be would work well for having a family and everything. And I did get into
Sure.
what really was the turning point for me is there was this up and coming country musician. Her name is Mary Sue England, and I think she did have some fairly decent success. But at the time, this was in the late '90s. She was up and coming. She was touring with like Shania Twain and some pretty
Mhm.
big acts, and she was looking for a new bass player. And a number of bass players in the southern Minnesota area were auditioning for that, and I auditioned and I got in. So
Mm.
that was really incredible, but really freaky. And I remember the first couple
Mhm.
gigs I did with her, I kind of got terrified. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this
Mm.
because then they're like, well, we're going to be playing up in Hinckley, Minnesota at the casino up there, and then we're going to be probably going down to Chicago in a couple months and playing down there. And I was like, wow, this is really going to happen. And I don't know if I want it to
Mhm.
happen because I don't know if I really want this
Mhm.
lifestyle. Now, if you had backed up 8 years, I probably would have been all over it. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Right.
But yeah, because you never know a lot of times you don't know how you would be until you're actually in that situation. But I was kind of terrified and I quit after a couple
Yeah.
days and they were not happy with me.